Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm posting Monday's class early. As you can see, I have two 12-pound bags of pinto beans. These two 12-pound bags of pinto beans, which will be 24 pounds, will not completely fill up a 5-gallon food grade container. And I also have a 25-pound bag of sugar, and that's not going to completely fill my 5-gallon bucket, food grade bucket either. I'm going to store both of these without a mylar liner because this is something that my family uses pretty often. It should last us for about a year and a half. And I'm not going to add any oxygen absorbers either because constant opening and closing with the oxygen absorber will make it inactive. I do have 50 pounds of rice here. I have two 25-pound bags of rice that I'm going to store in a 5-gallon Mylar bag. The 5-gallon Mylar bags have a big capacity that they can hold. And as you can see here, I have my buckets. My buckets said that they're food grade, BPA free, and heavy duty. Please do not use a standard painter's bucket from Home Depot, Lowe's, or other places because if it's not food grade, it's not going to be good for your food. I do have my gamma lids here. I will say that it takes some pressure and some time to get those gamma lids on. So, husbands, please put these gamma lids on for your wives. Not saying that we can't do it, but it takes some full force to get these gamma lids on. So as you can see, the gamma lid screws off and then it has an outer ring that snaps onto the bucket. I also have my 400cc oxygen absorbers. You can purchase them in bigger quantities as well. And then this is the 5-gallon Mylar bag. I wanted to show the inside once I filled up the sugar so you can see how much headspace is left. Please do not put oxygen absorbers in sugar. It will be fine. Over time, sugar can get a little clumpy, but just break those clumps up, but it's not going to spoil on you. Beans, you would use an oxygen absorber if you were going to have it for longer term storage than I am. And you will want to make sure your container is full before you put the oxygen absorber in there because that headspace is going to just continuously cause an issue for you. Here, as you can see, I have my Mylar bag laid out with my rice, and this is 6 oxygen absorbers, which will give me 2400cc, but I only need 2000. There's going to be a chart at the end that shows what the recommended cc's are for each food item and what should have an oxygen absorber and what should not. Please label your buckets so that you can know what's in them, and always put a date of when I actually stored it. This chart is from Packed Fresh. I did not create this chart, but they do have a lot of good resources on their website, so you can check them out if you have any questions about oxygen absorbers. Oxygen absorbers are not just about the longevity of your food, but it also prevents an environment of being created where bugs and things can hatch in your grains or in your flours. If you're going to store flour long term, I will recommend using a Mylar bag and freezing it for 24 to 48 hours to kill off any eggs. Also, please purchase water. These are about $7.98 at the wholesale clubs, and they store pretty well. I used to use the 3-gallon containers that will come in a box, but after a while, the pressure, they would start to collapse and it would really cause an issue and they would start breaking. So now I just store these, and I purchased a pump for it as well. So this pump comes in handy. A good thing to have is batteries, solar lanterns, regular lanterns, and flashlights and things like that. If you decide to get other things, you might want to consider getting, like I have fire-proof blankets, I have tents, I have what is it called? A camping stove. I have the little stoves where you use like the butane for it, or you use propane. I just wanted to have all of these things in storage for my family just in case we ever needed it. Hopefully we never need it, but you just never know in the day and age that we live in. So this is Monday's class. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you would like any other information.